and she fit in perfect with the team she was with. So,
yeah. Hey, Miss D.
Come on in, Miss D.
Come on in, girl.
How you
Okay.
doing? Hey
So,
guys.
Good.
so I played the first clip. I'm gonna play the second clip, Miss D. But before I play that clip, what do you have to say far as who, how you felt about who Kym was?
Oh, I love her. I love the way she played. She was very tough for her size. You know, she like Tony said, she was very small. But she was very feisty. You know, she didn't give up, and she was the leader of that team. You know, everybody want to talk about uh, uh, Swoops and Tina Thompson and Cooper, but she was the emotional leader, and she motivated them. And when she's on that court, you know she was there because she's always playing tough. She'll do anything, the dirty work that she didn't get credit for. But yeah, that's what I thought about her. She's just a very uh feisty player. I mean, I remember, yeah, I enjoy watching her play. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish playing the rest of this video, and then I do have the round table where you have Lisa Leslie and the big three talking about Kym. Okay.
Instead of pursuing the chemotherapy recommended by her medical team, Kym chose to explore alternative cancer treatments in Tijuana, Mexico. Despite being terminally ill, Kym Perrot remained deeply passionate about basketball, especially her team. Even from her hospital bed in Mexico, Kym reached out to her teammate, Tina Thompson, after noticing her friend's unusual performance during a basketball game. Tina Thompson vividly remembers the emotional conversation. She said, here she was talking to me about expectation, showing up, being the best version of myself. And I'm on the other side holding the phone with one hand. And then with the other hand, I'm covering my mouth because I'm bawling uncontrollably. Reflecting on the moment, Thompson said, I instantly kind of snap out of it because she is calling to help me and support me while fighting for her life. It's who she is, it's who she was. Unfortunately, Kym's battle with cancer intensified while she was in Mexico. Comets team owner Leslie Alexander facilitated her return to Houston, and she arrived on August 15th of 1999.
The family wanted to bring Kym back to Houston to come here, and that's what Kym wanted to do.
Despite undergoing further treatment, sadly, Kym passed away just 4 days later, on Thursday, August 19th of 1999, at the age of 32. Cynthia Cooper, Kym's closest friend on the Comets, was among those at her bedside as she peacefully passed away. 6 months after her initial diagnosis, Kym Perrot's battle came to an end, with her final moments spent at the Anderson Cancer Hospital in Houston.
There is a saying that courage is grace under pressure, and by that measure, Kym Perrot has proven to be very courageous indeed. At the Medical Center, Ron Stone Jr., News 2, Houston.
In 2000, the WNBA honored Kym Perrot by renaming its Sportsmanship Award to the Kym Perrot Sportsmanship Award. The Perrot family faced intense grief, losing both sisters within months, one murdered, the other taken by cancer. But it wasn't just a family tragedy, it resonated across the nation. hitting home for dedicated Comet fans mourning their favorite player's passing.
Inside Game 3, a sea of red, Comet fans all united in the spirit of Kym Perrot.
Her energy today is going to be critical for us. And you know that first three-point shot by Cynthia Cooper is going to be for Kym. So it's just a matter of time.
This is just really special because of Kym Perrot. You know, it's just very special to all of Houston, I think. So, number 1, baby. Number 3, or number 10.
Kym Perrot's courageous battle against cancer and succumbing to it left a profound impact right at the start of the WNBA's journey. To honor Kym, Kym's Place was founded in 2004 by MD Anderson Cancer Center. It caters to children, young adult patients, and their siblings aged 15 to 30, offering a range of activities including gaming, relaxation, and socializing.
One of her last wishes, to build a center for young children with cancer.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Now that is a reality, thanks to a $1.25 million grant from the Houston Rockets and Comets Foundation. Kym's Place recently opened at MD Anderson Cancer Center. The Recreation Center has NBA free throw machines, a pool table, a jukebox, and arcade games.
This will offer them a place to go that allows them just to be the kids that they are, to play games, to be together, to talk trash, to listen to the music they want to meet with a support group, to be a place that they feel they can control.
15-year-old Kelly Sharp has brain cancer. She says Kym's Place is awesome.
You can play video games, you can just sit there and chat, you can eat, you can do all kinds of stuff.
At the dedication, more than a dozen Comets players and their coach, who has his own memory of the extremely competitive player and person.
Oh, Lord, a fighter, a hustler, a battler, never getting down, never ceased to amaze me. Never ceased to amaze me at how much fight she had.
One of her best friends, WNBA star Cynthia Cooper, teamed up with Perrot throughout her battle with cancer.
Her fire, her energy was contagious. And so, aside from, I wouldn't have won 2 MVPs, but on a personal note, she was just a very good friend.
That attitude was also evident in her relations with family members and friends as well. And now Kym Perrot's dream has come true in the form of Kym's Place. Caregivers at MD Anderson say the fun young people can have here will make their battles with cancer a little easier to bear. That is in keeping with Perrot's style on and off the court.
Always caring and worrying about everybody else and everything else going around before she worried about herself. And always focusing on trying to help somebody to get a little step higher and closer to their dreams.
Following Kym Perrot's passing, the Comets maintained their WNBA dominance, securing a 3rd consecutive title in 1999. After Kym's death, she received a 3rd championship ring, and her number 10 jersey was retired, making her the first player in WNBA history to receive such an honor.
Whew, guys, do you know how much it takes to raise money for these foundations and these buildings and everything? Do you realize how they came together, how the WNBA came together, the Houston Comets, to set that thing up for her?
Yes.
That says a lot. Not $20, but it was in the millions?
It was a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for someone. That's how much of an impact this young woman had in with the people on and off the court. That's why it's very important. You do both. You gotta have it. You gotta interact with your fans off the court and on the court, and put the two together. Because the weight I haven't heard this from anybody else. How that much money they raised to make her dreams come true. Far as the support for the kids and opening up something like that, because it takes a lot of money to open up buildings like that and make sure everything's in there. But wow, that goes to show that team loved them some Kym. You hear me? Okay. So Pretty Tongue, you want to touch on that?
So basically, as someone who's been around for a little while and has been able to see a lot of these things take place, I'm very fortunate. As some aren't, right? But just the line to just be able to say, hey, here we are, and raising this money is very challenging because it's the same as trying to raise money for huge events that are out there. When you're trying to raise this kind of money, a lot goes into it. But although a lot goes into it, it depends on, one, who the person is, two, how well connected they are, and three, because she was such an inspiration to most, and everyone got to witness and watch her battle live and in person. It was so easy for them to give. It was so easy for them to support, right? Because one, it was the first player ever to have to really go through that because it was the W, and the W was still so fresh.
Right.
So not only did the community rally around the organizations and the other teams, the other WNBA teams also did the same thing. They didn't have the passion then like they have now, because it was dog eat dog world back then, right? But and in a sense, you can almost kind of see that the same in certain situations with certain individual players. But those that have love for the team that I can see would do something like that and be extremely successful would be the Lynx.
Yeah, I was curious.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, the chemistry of that team and the bond that they have is just unmatched throughout the league right now. And so, although the Houston Comets, the team had their up and down moments, right? The passion for what they felt for the game and due to the fact of how they were winning, it became a greater bond for them. I mean, what's her name had her child, Sarah Swoops had her child, and the team was right there to help and support, right? She came back early, had to will her way back. That's why I resonate so close with Skylar Diggins and her situation. So these players are alike more than they know in a lot of situations. And so, yeah, just the money that it takes to rally around and put this type of foundation together and to spend the money that they spend. One thing about Houston is a community-based business type like city. So you can get what you need if you know the right people. And they love their sports. They're just as big as Dallas.
You can tell.
Yeah, they're just as big as Dallas. And when they got the Comets, man, it was a whole nother world. It was another world for them, another dynamic, another team for them to cheer on, but just another avenue for women, to have and be able to support and give the camaraderie that they did. But yes, it's a lot of money that goes into stuff like that.
Miss D. She quiet.
I was listening. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're so pretty, Tony. I don't know what y'all acting up tonight. I'm just messing.
Oh.
So yeah, what's your take on this?
What's my take on what? I'm sorry.
What's your take on this? How they, how much of an impact she had in Houston, and with her fans, as far as them, starting that foundation, building that building for her, you know.
Well, I think before she passed away, she had a very good community service. That's something I noticed about her when she was there. And her teammates really liked her because she was like a leader. She knew, she wasn't a star, but she was a star in her own right, as far as creating the chemistry with the team. And so
Right.
she played her, I won't say role, but she knew how to get the best out of her teammates.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the situation happened, like Tony said, it was very public, as far as her battle. And you always root for the underdog because she's a small player, so she had an underdog role. Because before then, I never knew who she was, and for her to make the team and not only make the team but be a key contributor to the championship years, was very cool to see. And so she left a permanent mark, as far as Tina
Right.
Thompson and Cheryl, because they still cry every time they talk about it and talk about her leadership and how great a teammate she was. And so having a foundation and a award named after her was kind of fitting because it fit her personality, as far as she's like a community person. So it fit what she was.
It's like, let me tell you, genuine hearts. This is what it looks like. This is the aftermath of what it looks like to have an impact, and this amount of time that she shared with the Comets, and what I'm saying, be able to shine not just with her fans but also her teammates. Like, her teammates supported her from day one. They wanted Kym, and they continue to support Kym. And she didn't get selfish. She didn't. There was one point where she said, "Hey, coach, don't depend on me to shoot like that. That's who you got, the big three. Let the big three do it. I'll do this. I'll handle this part. They got the shooting." You know what I'm saying? And to put others before yourself and say, "Hey, they got it, and I'm gonna be behind them." That shows a lot about a person's character, and just the fact that she didn't give up. She still kept fighting till it was time. Till it was time for her to go or whatever. And just to see how she, this is very like it's full of like a lot of love for the game of basketball, and then it's full of a lot of love for people that you just never know, like, what they're going through. And just to see someone that always uplifting you, that you can't even find the words to uplift them except but to listen. And that shows a lot about Cheryl Swoops and all them. Like, they really took the time out to listen, and be there for her and not be selfish. And they allowed Kym to be Kym, put it like that. And Kym allowed them to shine, because you always got to have that glue maker, when you have these teams. But this young woman, she was phenomenal. I was looking, I was like, 2 years, that's it? That's a major impact for 2 years to get that kind of love and support from a team. And that's what it makes a difference with the coach. It makes a difference with the organization and how they care about their players. And this just goes to show that they really cared about their players. So, guys, now we're going to listen to the round table where you have Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, and I think one other player, where they're talking about Kym without trying to get breaking down. But it's kind of hard because this story is like, wow. But just to be able to continue to bring awareness to our vets, bring awareness to the women who played a major role and the game of basketball today. This is what I would like for the WNBA to do. Yeah, I'm quite sure the players are aware of vets and who they admire, but take them back to history. You know what I'm saying, and let them know that the people that came before them worked their butt off. They sacrificed a lot. They went through a lot. Anybody who knows or have dealt with cancer, it is no joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day you don't know how they're gonna feel. Like with my bestie, sometimes, you know, she may not feel like hanging out, or you know, she might be tired, or her eating habit may change. Say, hey, we're gonna go out to eat, and then it's like, you know, some days we may not. That's a lot within itself, and you don't always have the words. But what I've learned in situations like this, when people do have cancer, or you working with them, you by their side, and you have loved ones, is to listen and to not like allow them to continue to live. Don't stop them from living because you're nervous and you're feeling a certain type of way. You gotta be there for them and let them live. Like, rejoice with them. I had to like regroup myself, say, hey, you know, ADP, look, you emotional and stuff like that, and it's okay. But you need to stand 10 toes down and make sure that every day that, you know, like, hey, we're going to still do the same stuff if we can. If we can't, we're going to talk about it, you know, different stuff like that. So, and then to do that and continue to play the game, when you find out, you know, then shortly after that, it's like she can't really play so much because it's beginning to, you know, start to get to her or whatever and stuff. But just to see that she still, regardless on the days that she felt good, that she was still sitting in those chairs when she could, until she couldn't sit there anymore. So we're gonna go and we're gonna listen to the ladies talk about Kym.
I know. I mean, last Thursday, Kym Perrot lost her battle with cancer. The Comets have dedicated their season to Kym.
I think for me, or for us, that was such that kind of, I know it brought us closer, but it kind of changed. It changed how you really looked at the game and how you really appreciated just, you know, what you have, you know, how you just appreciated life.
On the outside looking in, it looked like she was really you guys' team leader. Was she
like our glue?
She was she was totally the glue. She made sure everyone was okay all the time. Kym made our team from a pool of players. It's like almost 200 players or something like that who came to try out, and she was picked from that group.
Because Chancellor didn't.
Perrot. Everybody else be calling you Perrot. Perrot, but you pronounce your name Perrot.
They have that local tryouts where those girls come in. Oh, she came. I never knew that.
But she was a fighter. I watched Kym many years overseas, and she had played. She's the smallest person on the court, but again, the biggest heart.
Yeah.
And for her to fight all the way to the top, you know, again, it's what the league did for us. It let the world know who she was. You know, just think, if we didn't have the league, you know, no one would know Kym Perrot the way that we do.
My coach is a lucky man to have me on his team. Lord, coach, tell the truth.
I think, Perrot, I'm a lucky man to be your coach.
That's right.
I'm a lucky man.
Oh, okay, guys.
They make you want to tear up a little bit. You know that?
Y'all okay?
Yeah, it made me want to cry a little bit.
I had already cried about this thing, and I didn't even play where he eventually, after everything happened, and you know, after everything happened, he broke down in a presser about Kym, and I was like, oh man, that is That's so deep.
Yeah, you all right, ADP?
Yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah, I am. I'm
You
gonna get
good?
this
You
Thursday.
good, Misty?
Woo. This is
Yeah,
a,
it gets to you. It gets to you.
it does, and it's important though, guys. It's important for our players, for fans and players and people. If you're gonna come into the game, start reviewing your history. I didn't know about Kym until this special someone say, "Hey, you know, ADP, I think this would be a good topic for you." And I'm like, okay. And then they was like, yeah, you know, she played and, you know, she had cancer and stuff. You know, that's how they tell you. They don't tell you how deep, you know. And then you watch and you're like, wait a minute, let me get the tissue. This is real talk. This young lady, not only was she a fireball, and you like, wow, like, gosh, at 32, she was still young, and just the time that it was like the minute she stepped on that WNBA court, she was unstoppable in her character, who she was, and how she was there for her team. And you know Cheryl and them and Cynthia and them, they know the behind the scenes of how much of an impact of the way people couldn't see how Kym was for the team, and probably what she had to fight through, you know, or whatever and stuff like that. Because the coach like, you know what I'm saying? And they like, yes. And then she come in and she represents. And he began to trust her when she had to talk to them, because they could have messed up one year of that championship. But Kym like, hey guys, I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. We need to win this thing. You know what I'm saying? And it takes certain people, like our Angel or whatever, to say certain things where the whole team will click and work together to make something happen. We saw that tonight, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, oh my gosh, she was just amazing. She was an amazing basketball player, just an amazing person, you know, outside of being a basketball player. And she also had to, you know, experience her losing her sister, and losing her brother. But her sister was during the time that she was dealing with all of this, you know. And I know some people say, like, you know, when it comes to cancer, some people want you to do the chemo, and some people, you know, don't want to do it because it's so much, you know, involved with that, as far as your body changes or whatever the case may be. Nobody can, like, I can sit here and vouch for my bestie and a couple of loved ones or whatever, but unless you're exactly in that situation, you have no idea. Even with my Kaysen is a 7 now, but when I was teaching, his teacher, we became really close. She was the only one that would that gave my baby some ribs. You know what I'm saying? My baby didn't want to eat no ribs, but she had an impact in her life, and the cancer came back. And before I could say, "Hey, Kaysen, we're going to go see Miss Ellen again," she had went to heaven or whatever, and it just, oh my gosh, sometimes, you know, it comes back or whatever, and just to hear her testimony, how she got through it, I'm like, this is great. And then for it to come back and you're like, okay, you know, you can't even imagine. She didn't tell like the teachers, so we didn't find out to after fact. So sometimes it's like that too. So unless you're in that situation, we don't have any idea, but we have the hearts to love them and like to be there for them. And I'm like, for Kym, she didn't just have her family. She had a team. She had fans. She had people all around the world supporting her. That makes a difference. For whatever choices she made on that decision of her own body, and still going to the games or whatever and stuff like that. That was big. That's the heart of a woman who loved the game. The heart of a woman who loved people. And you know what I'm saying? And she didn't, it wasn't like she was acting for it. That was just her. That was Kym.
Right.
In the dark said, This is a great show because it hit home for so many of us. You are correct. Comets, they were superheroes. They didn't wear capes. Yes, and then Kim was like the glue because you know how you have a certain amount of players that get together, they can act up together. You know what I'm saying? Or they can bump heads and still got to go out there and play the game. So to have that glue maker in there, that's a blessing. Hold on, guys.
Yep.
But I was like, oh, and she from Louisiana too. I was like, yeah, it's in the group chat because I know Miss D. I was like, I know So Pretty Tony and Keisha gonna do this, but I know Keisha was probably tired or whatever and
Yeah,
stuff.
she was tired tonight. Boy.
Yeah, she was because she usually be on it. She'll do them back to back double headers and stuff. She's like, oh no, not tonight. I think the win of our team tonight took the air out. It took air. She hurry up and closed the player club and she locked the doors on us guys and said, you got to get out. She got her win in there after fussing and she was like, I'll see y'all. So you know she got to be tired or whatever. But guys, I didn't know. Let me tell you, So Pretty Tony, Miss D. I didn't know how this was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I started out have my 2 or 3 people in the chat. I had one. I'd be so happy, and I was trying to find my way. Like KSAP was like, ADP. Use your art. Start off by doing your 2 to 3 minute videos. And trying to find my way and what I wanted to do. So I kept praying about it. And one thing God knows about me is I love people. And I love basketball. I love football too, guys, and volley and soccer. I just haven't got to all that yet. But my thing is where the community is doing like Miss D and all you guys, y'all do the stats and all this kind of stuff. Well, we needed a safe place to go to, a happy place to go to. And when I mean, like, so we can talk about the players, so we can appreciate our vets, so we can, mix it in. We have our vets, we have Angel Reed, so we have our Camila Cardoso, and then we have Tina Charles, or our Teaspoon coming in and just letting people who don't know their stories know of them, but don't know their stories. I can bring that forth, through my love of people, because I'm not going to come up here and say, hey, this person did this wrong. No, this is not what it's about. This is continue to uplift the players, whether they're here on the earth or they're not. We still uplift because you never know who's watching. You never know how this can be an example of their career, or someone who just wants to play ball. They'd be like, oh, okay, Kym, let me go look her up. You know what I'm saying? Here goes Donna said, Kym's place cost $1.2 million. Contributions from the Houston Rockets, Comets, Clutch City Foundation, and the community. Founded for those 13 to 30 dealing with different types of cancer. Heartfelt journey. Oh my gosh. You don't see that. You don't even see that today. You've never seen that today.
Nope.
This is how much of an impact this young lady played in this WNBA. So yeah, she would probably, take care of her team, you know what I'm saying? But she was out in them streets supporting her her fans doing different stuff way before everything hit. Because of course people come together when they know you need it, but she already set the starting point, set that goal up. I'm gonna make an impact because I know I can. Like, she believed in herself, and then she was unselfish. Yeah, she was, like Miss D said, she was feisty, Miss D, and stuff, but she was unselfish with it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to be feisty, you know what I'm saying, to give people, hey, look, I know you can do this. You got this in you. You got to talk that junk sometimes or whatever, to bring people together, get them and say the right words. Like, look, we need to play this game. And I know we have more like vets and stuff who we'll continue to talk about and stuff like that, through their journeys. And And coaches too. We got coaches that have journeys, because coaching players is no joke. What about the coaches? The coaches are important. You know what I'm saying? From the college to the WNBA to the different types of sports, the coaches play a major role if they're acting right, unlike our team or whatever. But usually they are difference makers. They have an impact on our players. Whether our players be benched, act right, or whatever the case may be. Those coaches have decisions to make, and they deal with a lot because they got to go into, look, we got to do the championships, we got to win these games, whatever the case may be. So what about the coaches? What about the coaches now? What about the coaches before? What about when our players have dealt with and are dealing with their mental health? You know what I'm saying? Who are they? Who's helping them? What can we do as fans? Just all different types of stuff can come out of this, of us appreciating and talking about our players, no matter if they're coming from college, no matter if they're in the WNBA, no matter if they're playing volleyball, soccer, tennis, whatever the case may be, to just tell their stories. Because so Pretty Tongue said, everybody got a story to tell, and they do. Sometimes it's deep, but sometimes you got to do it. You know why? Because you never know who needs that testimony. You never know who needs that story. And all stories are not going to be pretty love stories and fairy tales. Some of them going to be some rain and some thunderstorms up in there.
They sure will. Whew.
You know what I'm saying? So to be able to, and it's all in God's timing when you do those testimonies, because some of them be really deep, and sometimes you be like, well, I don't know if I'm ready for this, because I don't think everybody should know. It depends on what God wants you to present, because everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So, but to be able to release a little bit of your testimonies, a little bit of your storms and your stories or whatever, it helps you as a person, and it also helps the people surrounding you. Like when I finally was able to do a testimony on my Caden Bear, I don't know how many people watched it. I haven't checked back, but it was a certain amount of number that did watch it, because it's so deep you probably can't even watch it all the way through. But it needed to be said, and it was at God's perfect time where I say, hey, okay, I'm ready to tell this story, or whatever. Because in life, like with Kym, we're not gonna know every time something's gonna come up. Some stuff we are unaware, and it'd be like boom, just hits like a big target. Like you like, what just happened? Like yesterday I was this way, and that's what happened with my best friend. One day she was fine. The next day she called me at work and she couldn't hardly speak. And I had to go pick her up because she was calling, and next thing you know, she wasn't sounding like herself. Guys, I didn't know, this is after losing my baby, and I was chosen to go and deal and be in this situation where I had to go. She called me, we were at work, she used to work with me, and we're going, and she was like, hey, Alicia, I need you to come get me. And she don't like hospitals, guys. She does not like hospitals. She said, I need you to come get me. And then it started like she wasn't talking, like she was losing her words. So she was having an aneurysm, but we didn't know that or whatever. I didn't know that. So I rushed her to the hospital, and it was just in the nick of time. And, or whatever. And she's still here after 3 years of them telling her she wasn't going to be here. And that's how she found out, she had the cancer or whatever. So everybody has a story, and everybody's story has been told to some people to help other people, or whatever, in this particular time, dealing with this particular illness or whatever.
Right.
But I'm glad that, oh my gosh, I'm glad the way that they said the way that the young lady did the video, the way that they did the round table and talked about her or whatever, it was just such a beautiful thing. After hearing all of that, not even imagine her day-to-day story, you know what I'm saying? They just gave us a snippet of of a little bit of what she was going through, and just to see her break down like that, man, um, when you a fighter, you fighting to the end. And it's like, man, to hear her say, "I've been fighting all my life," and she was fighting that thing.
Right.
So, whew, that
So I
that
have one of those things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead, Supreme Tone, and then Mystique.
No, no. Well, I was gonna say, back to, you re-referencing to, me stating everybody has a story, right? And I know that this particular illness, uh, it hits home for a lot of people, and mostly African Americans, right? Um, so I'll just share just a tidbit of mine. My god sister passed away from lung cancer. It's let's see, it's been my son's 27. Yes, my son was 16, so she's been going now 11 years, and she too fought the battle for exactly 2 years. And she went in for that one appointment, and it was like, okay, you're good to go, you could eat whatever, do whatever. And they took her off chemo, and that night she went on to heaven. you know um Shortly after that, her mom, my godmom, she had a little bit in her throat, and they went ahead and they got it all out. But she lives and she survived it, but she made it to 97, and then she expired. My mother at the same time, and my mom is still battling. Right now, she's in remission. So my mom is on her last, I think, couple of months of chemo. So by the grace of God, we'll be ringing the bell here soon. And I know, unfortunately, that's not the same for most. My mom shouldn't be walking today. My mom shouldn't be here, but she is, because God says so, right? So again, there's a million people. There's a lot of stories that are untold, and you never know what someone is going through unless you walk in their shoes, right? And to see, and I was the caregiver for all three of these transitions. So when you have those moments like Kym had, it's the joys of the moments that you get to see them have, and it makes you feel okay. You still aren't okay, but it makes you deal with it a lot easier, right? But you're never going to be okay with it. And I think I showed my wrist before. I have a ribbon tattooed on my inner forearm for a reason, and that's what it's for. It's the representation for all those, not just my own, but for everyone that has gone through and has battled, and then the support for everyone dealing with all types of cancers. Like my mom she had ovarian cancer, right? And that stuff, you just never know. You never know. My god sister who passed away, that had lung cancer, she wasn't a smoker. It's just, again, it's like Kym. It's one of those things that happens, and I'm a firm believer in God doesn't make any mistakes, right? God makes no mistakes. We think that we want the answers that only God can give, right? And so I've learned throughout those times that I just have to let him be him and just rock with it. Okay, God, this is where we are. This is what we're doing, right? And it's tough for most. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't think I've even shed a tear for anything just yet, because that's me. One day it'll hit me, and when it hits me, I'm sure I'll have that moment, right? But that moment for me isn't now, and I've seen a lot, gone through a lot, been to war, saw it all. So I can kind of attest to see some of these things, and watching some soldiers that had to battle cancer as well, coming back from war and just some things that they've gone through, right?
Mhm.
So I do know it's a very, it can hit and resonate well for some people, and hitting home is can be so real. That's why I asked you, were you okay? I'm
Yeah.
always going to ask if you're okay, because I can, when you talk about your friend, I can hear it, right? I don't even need to see you, and I can hear it. And then, so it's those times where um you just pray about it, you give it to God, and let God do the rest. So
That's right. So, Pretty Tony, everything you said was straight facts. It is, and it's no joke. It's amazing that he allowed you to be there, for all three, because everybody's not uh, they're strong, but your assignments are not
yep,
always easy.
that's just what it is. It's your assignment, and God gave me an assignment. And although the assignments were tough,
Yeah,
I made it through.
yeah,
And you will too. You
yeah,
will too.
yeah. I think when you deal with trauma, it's a lifetime of trauma.
Of course.
But for me, losing my twin baby or whatever, um, I didn't blame God or anything like that. I just, like, as a mom, we're so used to being our kids' band-aids
Yeah.
that at the time I was like, oh man. But I remember having that conversation with God, and I was like, look, if you want me to continue to be on this earth, you're gonna have to save me. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm saying this in the parking lot. They checking on Casey. He's in the NICU at the time, and I'm like, wow, you talking about something. Now, I was nervous about having twins or whatever. When they told me, I couldn't believe it, but I was nervous. But after a while, it was like, okay, it's all good. Everything's gonna go good or whatever. And it had got to the point where I had one of my twins was 5 pounds, and Kason was 3 pounds. And
Mhm.
so they were like, okay, we want to get Kason out. Kason is 3 pounds. There's too much of a difference of weight between the two. It was like, we want to, go ahead and get Kason out. So we're going to schedule you for a C-section or whatever and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
sometimes you get the signs of certain things, but you don't know what they mean.
Right.
So Kason, my 3.5 pound twin, wound up surviving. Caden Bear, the one I took home, was the one after 8 days went to heaven.
Mhm.
And what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Stuff happened so fast, but it was like, okay, she came and she's like, look, I'm gonna have to save her, because me and God, we tight like that. It was like, okay, she said, I'm gonna have to save her. Let me show her what I'm getting ready to do. So after all this happened, guess what I kept seeing? Twins, 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 twins,
Yeah.
twins, twins, twins. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, right? And then, I respect the elders. The elders always have a story. So I was picking up one of my kids from school, and she said one of her twins went to heaven, and she had one twin to survive, but she had to stay in the hospital to keep the other twin. So she was like, just give me her testimony and stuff like this. And I was like, man, okay, And then I just
Right.
kept getting hit with those type of stories. And then it was like, okay, Alicia, are you going to go back and finish up pre-K? Because I went back for 3 more years after being there 12 and a half. It was 12. I was there 12 and a half years. And once COVID hit, that's when I left or whatever. But
Right.
to have that happen, and to go back and to pour into every last one of those students, man, that was Caden Bear Part 3. I was like, I'm gonna make sure they spoiled. They already was spoiled, right? I'm gonna make sure they're spoiled too. And that's what I say about Kim. Kim played a role, and that's how God allowed me to play a role. So when everything went down, I had the families, I had the church, I had, everybody, in my corner, supporting me. So he did just that. So it's like, okay, when you lose a child or you lose a parent or whatever, that's a lifetime of grief, right?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
how you deal with the grief.
How you deal with it. That's right.
And the only way I'm able to deal with the grief, it wasn't man. It was not man, because man can give you, they can give you this advice, they can give you that advice, but at the end of the day, it was because put the relationship before the religion for me. And my relationship with God was like, okay, Alicia, I got you. You trust me, I got you. So that led me to teach and do so many other things or whatever. That's why I cherish God's people. That's why I love kids and look, some growing up stuff too. But it just amazed me, so Pretty Tony and Miss D, how he used me in the fact with my bestie when she was going through that. I didn't know nothing about no aneurysm. I didn't know, nothing of how what I'm saying, how do you detect it? How do you know? None of that kind of stuff. And for something you would normally panic about, it's actually like, okay, what I need to do to get off work, get her to the hospital. What's the quickest way? That type of thing. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm getting ready to cry this thing out, nervous, don't know what to do, none of that kind of stuff. Because in those situations, you can take one part of that timing, because it's all in God's timing. That timing of getting her to the hospital, and she could have not survived. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like he put us in these assignments, and you like, whoa, wait a minute, me. The emotional, kind of queen over here. You want me to be tough with that, but that's what we learn in life. Like, our strength. We don't have the strength on our own, but that God-given strength, oh my gosh, it helps you to be strong for other people. And I could just, when I watch Kym, you kind of see when you watch Kym, you kind of see some of the loved ones or the people you encounter in her. That's how much of an impact her story still has. And this is what since 1999, and we're in 2025, and it's still having an impact. That's deep.
Very deep. You okay over there, Miss D?
Yeah, Miss D. Come on, girl. Hit the floor, girl. What you got to say? What's your testimony?
Well, you know what? Just like you guys, I've been affected by cancer as well. I started with my grandmother. Um, she got cancer early. She kept going to remission. My aunties, I didn't know that till like a few years ago. My mom told me that it was actually triplets, and one of the twins died.
Mm-hmm.
And so, similar story, what happened to you as far as, then going through that. So it's supposed to have been triplets instead of twins. So she lived until 63, because she died in 2003. But before then, I had an experience. My favorite uncle passed away from cancer. We were so close that everybody thought it was my father.
Okay.
So, my mom came in the room. I was, still a teenager. This happened in '94, and she came in the room and said, your uncle passed away. We kept going back to the hospital. He was married, so my auntie, we was going to the hospital a lot with that. Yeah, that was my favorite uncle. She woke me up and said he passed away. And then also, well, she's not my friend anymore, but her father was going through cancer, and I would go up there and help him, day to day, fix some food or whatever. So he was going to cancer. So, a lot of people been touched by this horrible disease, different types of cancer. And so, but both of you guys, that's good that you've been strong for other people as far as, yes, it's scary, but you decided, you know what, I want to help other people, no matter how it hurts. You see a friend or your loved ones go through it.
Yeah, you know, Miss
Yeah.
D, sometimes we don't get to choose our assignments because
Right.
sometimes gotta be like sometimes you be like, look.
Right.
I mean, I know I
Right.
might can do this, but this
Right.
is what I'm saying, this is really deep and I don't you don't that's why I say you don't realize how strong you are until you go through the battles that you face and you come out of those battles. You never realize how strong you are. You be like, oh, I can't. You be like, I don't think I can do that. Hey T Carmela.
Hey,
You
T. Camarilla.
Hey, T.
That's
you
true.
be like, I don't think I can do it. I don't.
But sometimes God, I know it sounds crazy. He puts situations like that to teach lessons to you. I mean, it's a tough lesson to see your family, go through that. But it's teach you lessons to see, test your faith to see how you will handle that uh, those situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a test and an assignment at the same time.
Right.
To see if because your day could be like this, and then the next thing you know, hey, Goon, the shooter, yes, Goon, we number one, still Goon, yes. You know how you can have the strength and everything this day, but then the next day you don't have that certain amount of strength, so you have to ask for that inner strength so that you can be a blessing to others because we're definitely like before and now we're in a time where you never know, you know what I'm saying, and then you never know what somebody's going through in the chats around the community behind closed doors. So just by them listening to your testimonies, that could help them.
Mm-hmm.
I had a situation where I got this message, and they was like, "Hey, when I say that ring and that inspiration was right on time before something that I didn't want to be here, kind of thing." That goes to show you, look, even when you tired and you don't feel like doing something for someone or you don't feel like sending that inspirational text, guys, do it anyway, because you don't never know who life you're saving, you don't never know what could come up or whatever, but it's great that we were able to talk about Kym. It was great that we were able to be able to uplift her story. It was great that we were able to tell our different testimonies or whatever. Sometimes, when we do these lives, we talk about the sport that we love. We never know what's going to come after that. We never know what's going to come out of the whole show. You know what I'm saying? And just by being able to hear So Pretty's testimony, Miss D, your testimony, and me touching a little bit on my testimony, it gives people like a description of kind of like who we are, behind the jokes, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It gives them kind of feel like, hey, we're for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're here, to be that ear. Everybody needs us to listen or whatever. And who knows? All of us up here probably need to get that out today. We have planned on coming up here giving our testimonies today. But it happened. But it happened for a reason. Because I was like, oh my gosh, my sinus been kicking my butt, guys. I was like, oh, I might have to cancel. Then I was like, nope, I can't cancel. I'm a firm believer when you be like, you're gonna cancel because of something coming up. Do it, because you don't never know who's listening. You don't never know who needs to hear it. You don't never know who's watching. So we're gonna get into our happy extra happy hour here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our Twin Towers tonight, guys. I mean, just the overall. I know we can talk about the coaching and the organization, but we're not talking about them tonight. We talk about our positive vibes with our Twin Towers. For me, when it comes to Angel and Camilla, I know some people want to put them inside a box. I know we had a long season because of everything that's going on, but I never stop believing in them. I like the way that the community breaks it down for our skyscrapers. I like the way that y'all critique, y'all get on them butts. You know what I'm saying, when they acting up and stuff like that. And I'm just, for me, I know that the Twin Towers, good, bad, ugly, have been carrying this team for this whole season, and just to see them smile, I love when Angel and Camilla do a presser together, you know, and just to see them smile again, or whatever, it warms my heart, because I'll be noticing everything, guys. That discernment be real. And I know I'll be like, well, it's probably because she's going through this. And yeah, I get they gotta play that game, you know what I'm saying? Because that's their job and stuff. And then I also see, like, man, if their mental had have been in this state, during the season, what kind of blessings would we were gonna be able to get out of it? But we got our seasons of, we're gonna go through stuff, and that's what our Twin Towers did. And they came out on top. That's why I said, when you put something together, you can't stop what God put together. Like, he put those two young ladies who were on separate teams together for a reason. And they just have to be played in their positions, played the right way. And if you're gonna give them a different position, give them the time to learn the position, or figure out something where we can, hey, do a little bit here, do a little bit there. But when it comes to Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, we have to put some respect on that name. Do they act up sometimes? Yeah, they do. But hey, they young, they gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But I just love their game together. I love their game separate. I love the game together. And when I was playing those highlights for Camilla of how she played last year, now we seeing that. We saw that in today's game, yesterday's game. We saw that in Miller. But guess who was right there with her? You know what I'm saying? Twins can't be twins without me. You missing one. It makes a difference. What do you have to say, so pretty, Tony?
It's always gonna make a difference, right? I mean, you just can't speak enough about it. Just the endeavors and hoping that everybody has somebody, right?
Yeah, because
It's tough when you don't have anybody.
mhm,
Your friend is your frenemy.
yeah,
You just you have those woe with me's amongst that, right? But you take it back to Kim. Her team was her family. Her family lost her and her sister within a week's time of each other. So the grieving that they've had to go through, I'm sure, was extremely unbearable. But they
mhm,
found a way.
yeah,
Um, keep your enemies as close as you can. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
'Cause you always know. But it's
because
it's it's short lived to say too much more. Because those are some tough moments. You just don't know who's for you. You got the fake friends. You got the ones that's always
right,
around as long as you give it and you're doing. But the minute that you have to sit down and rest and not do something, then they don't want to be your friend anymore. So technically, you don't want to be on my camp around anywhere within my camp, right? Because
mhm,
I don't know, people and their emotions. Um, when it comes to trying to support those going through this endeavor, right?
yeah,
And it's those that have the charismatic attitude, like, oh, whatever, you'll be fine. Get up, move around. And it's not that difficult. As
mhm,
someone that actually witnessed it and actually had to physically help someone to the bathroom and bathe them and put them to bed and all this stuff, it's a lot. So, you become these individuals, caregivers, and they're sole providers at that moment because they need you.
yeah,
They won't ask, but you know, um, it's tough. It's tough. Good old
mhm,
Kim, though. Kim Partry. She was something.
yeah. She
She was
was,
something.
yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah, she did 1,000. She did pretty much 1,000 sit ups every other night. You know that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You can tell by her footwork. Like
She got
she
a,
was
she got
like
a
a
stomach like steel.
yeah. She was. Ooh, I was like, girl, you
Yeah.
do that thing.
Yep. Stomach like steel. Again, when you're small and you're on that court, you look like a little ant. You look like a little ant when you're that small. But you got to play big, got to think big, feel big, and then you will outperform anyone.
Yeah.
And that's what Kym did.
Yeah. And that yeah, they gotta remember, I don't know, I guess maybe to change things that hey, even if you 5'4", 5'5", you still can get in there and change the game up,
Yep.
and that was the thing with Kym. She didn't care what size she was. She like, I'm gonna take care of this and I'm gonna do what I need to do to win this game with my teammates and everything. So yeah. So what I was going to talk about? Okay, so moving forward, I know that we are currently we are out of the playoffs. Is that right for Chicago?
Yes.
Okay. So how many more games we got?
I believe it's 9. It's either 8 or 9.
8 or 9. Yep, 8 or 9
Yeah.
games.
Dang, they do it that quick. They had.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could have waited and gave us some couple of more games or something like.
No, we
Shoot.
play all the games. I mean,
I'm about to say they gave us plenty. It's what you do with them.
we play all the games.
It's what you do with them is how
Exactly. Exactly.
you'll match up. You
You like
know.
how in the world after all these games, guys, you figure they figured it out. You allowed them to because normally you take
Well,
normally you take one off to sit down for almost a whole quarter. Then you take the other twin towers, sit that person down for the whole quarter. But you actually let them play this time.
but you
Wow.
know what? It's not that they figured it out. It's just you know what happened.
I
We
said they. I
witnessed.
ain't said a coach.
I don't know. I know. That's what I'm saying. We know and Angel proved that she's that dog. Uh, they didn't figure anything out. They still the same bad team. But I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
say this.
I'm saying like for Miss D, I'm saying like for him, far as it goes back to stop. You started off with saying you're gonna make the Twin Towers, the main focus.
I know,
You
but
went away from that, and then look,
right,
we come back to proving you wrong.
right,
I mean, first you lied about it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You went away from it, but we proved you wrong because you went right back to what needed to be done.
Well, what I'm saying, yeah, that's true. But what I'm saying is, it's not that. It's not that. It's not. This is not even about Tyler Marsh at this point. It's about the fact that Camilla is a dog. Camilla's a dog, but Angel's a dog. This team tonight, that both of them willed the team to win. Okay, he almost lost it. Putting Bam Bam in there, but hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. But he almost lost it. She's a turtle, and she wouldn't even look. Okay, look, I knew why he left her in there because she shoot the threes. She wasn't even shooting the threes that good tonight. So Angel proved that she just want to play basketball. She's a dog, and she's gonna do whatever it takes to win, even though she knew that the team is not gonna make the playoffs. Moving forward, they're gonna have to get rid of a lot of players. A lot of players. So it's this, they just proved that Camilla and Angel need to be on the floor together more. And you see when she took over the ball, as far as bringing the ball up, Camilla played a lot, even more better. She hit Camilla for a few open looks down low. I was like, okay, go ahead, Angel.
Well,
And
she did that last year. This is not
right,
new to us. This is what they
right.
did
But
last year.
guess what? I'm not gonna focus on last year. You know why? Oddly enough, I know this sounds crazy. As toxic as it was, that team was a lot better. That team was a lot better. So
Right.
I can't
Being
compare.
toxic. Yeah.
You still, as much as I talk about her, she was Dana Evans is still better than whatever they got besides
Woo.
Ariel,
Yeah.
and so is Kennedy.
Yeah.
So we had Mabry for a hot second, but so she just proved that she can will the team to a victory. and they need to get some wing players and a dog of a point guard. So if they get that and some more players off the bench or whatever for the bench, they'd be okay. But it's a nice win, but it just proved that Angel is special, and so it's gonna be a little bit. Angel is really special, and you know, that's all I want to say about that.
Well, I'm gonna say both of them.
Goon, I know that you love you some Dana Evans. That's your boo thing. I know, Goon.
Yeah. I'm gonna say both of them.
You know Keisha Kirkpatrick's. You know you love Keisha Kirkpatrick from Power. We know.
That's exactly who she is.
All right.
Yeah.
Keisha Kirkpatrick Jr. because she's a little younger than
Yeah, Goon always loved him some Dana.
Oh my God.
Like he non he loved Dana.
Dana okay, Goon. She ain't all that. She okay. She's serviceable. She's okay.
So what? Okay, so guys, have you changed your Final Four for the playoffs, or do you still have your Final Four?
Nope, I have
It's
not
about
changed.
It's about the same, but the bottom half is going to be interesting. Washington did they lose to I think they lose to the Suns tonight, right? So Sun is playing a spoiler, and Dana Evans, no, she don't need no more minutes. She okay. No, let it go. But so the bottom teams are going to be interesting. Who's going to get in for the bottom teams? So last night, Sparks had a good win. You got the Mystics, and who else at the bottom? Who has
You got the Valks.
The Valks. So that's what I'm most interested in because we already know who the top teams are. Sort of, kind of,
Yeah, that number's probably gonna change with all of these teams going back and forth.
But I still think
I think Chicago is gonna be the upset for a lot. Even though they're gonna win the ones we'd be like, oh no, Chicago probably ain't gonna win now.
If the teams don't fall asleep, like the Aces, if they don't fall asleep, sometimes the Aces like, but the Lynx are still. They're still gonna be number one. I think they're gonna still be the number one seed.
Yeah, they done clinched the spot for.
The spot, but not the number one seed. They clinched the playoff. Okay. Right. The number one seed is still up for grabs.
Gotcha.
They lost tonight. And then,
I tell you, they lost 2 in a row. So and you got Atlanta who won 2 in a row, and Atlanta is number 2 right now. Of course, nobody's gonna really catch up to them like that because everybody's in double-digit losses.
That's true.
Except for them. So they're miles ahead. So it just depends on how they can finish out these last 8 games.
I forgot about that because they got 7 losses. So if they lose the rest of it, they still will be the number one seed. Okay. Yeah.
But I think Fee is coming back next week, isn't she?
Oh, she coming back next week?
Yeah, I think they said it's a potential that she'll be returning next week. So
Natasha Heidemann, she's okay. I'm not worried about her not playing well. That's why they brought in Dejanay Carrington, Goon. So I'm not worried about Natasha Heidemann playing good or not.
Yeah.
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 Did Dejanay play a whole lot tonight? I was going back and forth.
I gotta watch it. I gotta rewatch it because I was watching the other game. I gotta watch the Aces game. They had a nice win.
Oh man, yeah, they won about 20 plus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Coaches cleared their bench on both teams. So
no, that's not. Natasha Heidemann is not the Lynx win the game. No, what is you watching? She's a good. Oh, she okay off the bench? No, she not. No.
They got to stop
who's the
that
reason?
Now. Stop that.
Right, Goon,
come on now, Goon.
I don't know what's going on with Goon. Come on, Goon.
Goon, that's Goon. Y'all know her Goon.
Right. But you know why the Lynx win? When we just talked about her. McBuckets. When McBuckets play well, they win. Not no dang on Tisha Heidemann, whatever.
Yeah, you're talking about Heidemann. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did. Carmella, she did. Yeah, that was a tragic, and then that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting ready for this championship. We're gonna watch the rest of these games, or we're gonna root for our Sky. Look for the rest of the game.
Oh, she don't. No.
Say Caleb McBride has to outshoot teams.
Goon, go back and watch the game. See, you're
I
not
say
even
you
watching
sitting
the
there
game.
fussing with Goon.
All right. Well, look, can I show something real cute?
Yeah, you can show.
Okay. And that's what, look, this is a feel good night as far as, the youngsters, the skyscrapers. Let me see.
Oh, Mr. CM23 said the Fever may miss the playoff.
I don't think so.
You never know. Let me tell you something. You gotta do stuff the right way, cause you want the wins, but you know.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Oh, you bringing it up?
Yeah.
Well, Buckets, they gonna get it together. They gonna have to for these playoffs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still in a man's game, so they're gonna have to do that. Okay, I'm gonna break it up, Miss D.
Well, I mean, they're all losing, right? Except for those that were pretty much at the bottom, climbing their way back to the top, which is teams like the Aces, right? All they can do is go up, and they can kind of reposition themselves. I think that they
Because
were
where the
right.
Aces now so pretty.
Huh?
What number are the Aces now?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that with the win they have tonight, they're slowly climbing. They were fifth, I want to say, without me pulling them up because they're moving up so fast right now with all of these wins.
Didn't they win like 6 in a row, something like that? 7 in a row, 8 in a row? It's up now. Can you pull it up? ADP, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me look
No,
and see.
it's not. You had something coming up, and then it went down. Bring it back up again, Miss D. They number 3? Dang, they went up real fast.
Yeah, they went up fast.
Oh my gosh! They said, "Forget this. We ain't going down."
Where you put? Did you put it up on the board?
Okay, I'm pulling something up. Miss D had. What the? Gosh, y'all know Miss D be acting up. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, what is this?
Spanish Sloop baby, ain't she adorable? They was
Oh, okay.
Okay, you want to put which one we pull up? The Aces, what?
I'm going to WNBA rankings.
Miss D, ain't nobody messing with you.
Okay, I got something else. I got something else in the chat. I mean, I want to pull up. Okay.
Okay, girl.
Let me see else.
So we have.
I'll pull it up, Tony. Pull up what you have. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say yeah. I have it right here. Of course, you know you have the links. Who's number one, right? You have, and they have it. You want it about by conference, or you just want it total? So 1 is Lynx, 2 is Dream, 3 is the Aces. The Aces has climbed because they beat Mercury twice in the last week, right? They beat. They're on the road. They're beating everybody out. They beat the Valkyries, they beat the Storm, they beat the Mystics, right? So those are the teams that they played, and they just rose. Now they're number 3 because they won tonight. They beat Mercury by 20. The Kavir Cup and them couldn't really get a lot done. I didn't get to see that game because I was involved in the Chicago Liberty game. And so as they're climbing, Liberty is dropping. Liberty dropped to 4. And that's why I said they were 5. Then when they won the other night, they went to 4. And since Liberty lost and Aces won, that's why they're now swapped spaces, because this would have put Aces at 4. But because Liberty lost, those two swapped. So Liberty's 4. Mercury's 5, Fever 6, 7 is Valkyries, 8 is who's 8? Oh, 8 is Storm. So they just barely hanging in there. They're barely hanging in there. They're hanging in there like 1 game over Sparks. Sparks is trying to find their way.
So hold on, Tony. Do you what's team you think will be the last team? Because Mr. CM23 said he don't think the Fever is going to make it. So who's going to be the last team to get that spot? In your
Well,
opinion,
we're gonna have to see because
right,
if Kelsey Mitchell continues to ball the way she's balling, I need
right,
to look at the rest of their schedule. And
right,
based on the teams that they're going to play, if Caitlin Clark does not make it back before the playoffs, it's a possibility that they can drop to 8 and be that last man hanging on,
right.
right?
You
Because
still have the Sparks trying to sneak up, and then you still have the. I think the Bucks gonna make it, but you have the Sparks, and of course you have the Mystics. So it's gonna be between
well,
the Mystic
the
Fever.
yeah, the only reason they are above Valkyrie is because Valkyrie lost. The
Right,
Valkyrie lost.
right,
If Valkyrie would have won, um, Fever would still be no. I don't even want to say they would still have a slight edge. They probably would because Valks played one game more.
I like that, Tony. I mean, ADP. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, you see it? I'm sorry. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, the Fever gonna make it. I
yeah,
think.
that's
I
pretty.
don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be the A seed. I think they probably sneak into the 7th seed.
Yeah,
And
I believe they're gonna make it to the playoffs unless
right,
they tank these last 8 games.
right,
Then they'll be in the playoffs. It's just a matter of will they make it by barely hanging on, or
right,
will they stay 6? You know.
right, right. Because I know they're battering injuries, and so is the Bucks. And then I think the Mystics still have no injuries, so they could probably still sneak up in there. And then the Sparks are healthier, and they're going to have everybody back. But we'll see how the coach. I don't trust the coach. Their coach. So
Oh, you
so
don't trust the Sparks coach?
no. One of the reasons why they was winning, she finally, but sometimes the Plum hit that shot. She played pretty good, but one of the reasons why they was winning at the beginning was losing because they had Plum just taking shots. They wanted to go up and down, and that's not their style. They have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of taller players, and that's not their really. They run and gun is not their style. So when when Plum decided to kind of push back a little bit and
Mhm.
allow their strengths, getting inside the Hamby and Ezra Stevens, use them like as the big players they are, and that Rikia Jackson when she started to play better, that's when the Sparks started to play better. So I don't trust. Hopefully she's continue with that same formula, even though Plum hit the game winning shot. But yeah.
Yeah, she do that. She's a hero. What you call it? Hero ball
But
sometimes.
that was the coach fault. The coach, when they first brought her in, they were saying that they want her because I think the style she played in college was up and down, almost like
Mm-hmm.
the Lakers or the Miramount, California, or like
Yeah.
UNLV, that the up and down style. And I was looking at the roster. I said that don't fit them because they got a whole bunch of post players, as far as post and wings. That's not their style. So when they start playing the style, that's when they start winning. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I
let me see
guess.
the book bag. I like that. That's
Yeah. I
cute.
was trying to. I was trying to pull the. It's. Let me see.
You gonna do it like a back to school special with the backpack and
Well, we
art
started.
supplies?
We we started here. They started here August
Right
1st.
before the holiday. Yep. Okay, I like that.
So yeah. So
Oh,
guys,
that's so pretty.
this ADP do like all types of art. So I like with these, I just bought them. They're plain, they're white, and then I take acrylic paint and paint them, and then I put Mod Podge on it. But you got to be careful not to put too much Mod Podge on it, because it'll stick after so long. But usually I go to Hobby Lobby, get them, fix them up, and paint them and stuff like that. So these are my ceramics, but I have I got my paintings and stuff too. Um, I was trying to find the one where I had like all my different art products on, like Miss D your bag and the paintings in one, but I can't seem to find. I don't know what that one is. Let me see. Maybe this is the one. Let's see if this is it. Okay, we're gonna close her. Um, Let's see if this one is here. I don't know if the music, if I could play the music, so that's why I'm like,
Don't chance it, because sometimes they give you a copyright. I'm like, why is the copyright? I'm like, what's going on?
That's my T. Carmela. Don't tell nobody, because I don't be playing that stuff. I don't trace nothing. I don't be doing no AI like that. But that's me, and I don't put it in the cartoon mode.
Yes,
That's cute. I like your picture. That's nice.
But what's the one behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't draw it though. But see,
I was trying to start with the background too. I was trying.
Well, you can. It's easy. You can just put load picture up, and you can put whatever in your background, whatever you got.
Right, I did. But I need
you did that? Okay.
I need the for some reason tonight I was trying to do something with the picture when I was doing a video, but for some reason it didn't go to my computer. It's crazy. So yeah.
And I did the let me show
you.
It. I wanna I'm gonna show you guys the Angel Reese ones. I don't have all angels in the in one thing, because I'm always doing Angel.
Oh yeah.
And Camilla, I do Camilla too. But what I do is I'll keep drawing the same thing. This is one of my paintings right here. I'll keep drawing the same thing, so that I can get used to drawing that person,
right,
without even looking at them. But sometimes it don't always work that way. Yeah, Tico Melon, this is my art. That ADP be acting up, look, with this art, right? Showing out. But yeah.
That's nice.
You're
and that'd
so
be cool.
Talented.
She is. And that would be good to meet some of the players and be like, I painted you, and they might, one, bag or whatever. I like that.
Cover me in your blood, in your power, in your.
See, I don't know if I can play this because it's on my YouTube, but
Right.
I don't know with YouTube.
Yeah, just play the video. You don't have to play the music.
Yeah. So this is a painting. Okay, so guys, when y'all see my paintings with my drawings and stuff with the movement, what happens is I sneak over to my TikTok, right? Because TikTok got this app where it like brings my artwork to life. And I just been falling in love with it. So every time I just keep putting my artwork to it and posting it, right? So this is actually a painting. So actually both of their eyes are closed. It's a painting of both of their eyes is closed. But when you put it into that app that's on TikTok, their eyes open. You notice that their eyes are closed. That's the original painting. But with the app, it opens their eyes up and it does movement. So you can put in there. You can have some work on TikTok. It's called AI Alive. So bringing your artwork alive or whatever. You do it on your story. You hit in your story. You can bring anything, guys. You can do your pencil drawing, whatever, your logo, whatever the case may be. You take it over to your TikTok, put it in your story, and hit AI Live, and it'll bring your logo or whatever that you drew alive. It'll make it move. You can get your words to spin or whatever the case may be, and then you save it, right? You save it as a video, and then you take it back to your YouTube and post it on your YouTube, or you have it for future reference. Like you can just keep posting, hey, this is my logo. I need likes, shares, or whatever. I mean, it's just amazing to just to be able to like see my artwork like actually come alive like this. And I got one more. So like this is one of my favorite ones. So this was the latest Angel one I did, right? And I put the new Cardi B song Imaginary Player to it, but I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. But yeah, so this is how I get my artwork to move. I just take it over to Tik and put it in there, and then here you go. kind of like a look cartoon animation type of thing, or whatever, whenever you want to. And sometimes I just draw and just post it. So what I do is I'll sketch out my illustrations, color when I'm doing color pencil or whatever, and then I'll either take it to I'll take it on TikTok if I want movement and post it or whatever and stuff like that. Or I'll brighten it up on PixArt. But I like PixArt where you can brighten your drawings and stuff up, but don't do it too much where it don't look like you're drawing. And just bring it to life and just put an inspirational song to it or motivation song to it or whatever the case may be. But this was an actual sketch that I did. And sometimes ADP don't feel like coloring all her sketches and stuff like that. So I go and I'll just put like black and white or whatever, put a song to it and post it. But the same things that I create, I'm allowed to, print them out and put them on the pouches or the purses or whatever. So next month will be the month where I will bring more products out for like adults and the kids and stuff like that, because I did a lot of kids pouches. So next month I do that. I found out how, if you want to post a print of any of my drawings or my paintings or whatever, it's a good price to be able to do those. The only thing that's more like expensive is when you go into the home decor and you want those blankets and pillows. So it's like you pay $30 for them, you send your photo off and you pay $30 or whatever to get it done. That means I need to make triple or double the price coming back in. So it's like I gotta find a cheaper route for that one. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Donna been getting on me. her and Big Girl been getting on me. They was like, look, you need to when you do your show,
to be posting.
Yeah, post and do like Bro Cloud be doing, because I'll be watching Bro Cloud. I said, okay, Bro Cloud, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I need to do the same thing, but I have been procrastinating on it and just be like, okay, guys, everybody just go to my Shopify or whatever and stuff like that. But yeah, this is part of, you got to promote, right? So, hey, I'm learning, but let me tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot of artwork that I have, and it's not just one category. He got me in all categories. So whether it's ceramics,
again, beautiful pictures.
Huh?
I said again, beautiful pictures.
Thank you. It's so pretty, Tony. Girl, look, when you have, it's all in God's time, because you know how you be like, okay, I'm going to start this, I'm going to start that. But when you do something that God gives you for your gift, you have to be consistent in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask for it to prosper if you're not consistent with it. So I was like, okay, this time around, I've been consistent. I have someone I say, okay, what you got new, or whatever the case may be, or I'll do it for, birthday parties or sipping paints. I did sipping paints, but I've learned how to price it. Before it was like, okay, I did for one of my friends' parties. This is where business has to step in. So I did like 24 8x10 canvas, pre-drawn canvas, right? I supplied the paint and the brushes, and I only charged $220, in which that should have been double of that because of the price that you see out there. Because if they're going to pay that, they can pay the regular price too. So it's about learning the business and the game when it comes to art and your prices and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, we did good on this. I'm glad you guys were able to like come up and share your testimonies. I'm glad that you knew about Kym, which brought more flavor to the table. And we just for me, I gotta keep doing the players. I had planned on doing BG next because of her, the story that she experienced when she was in Russia, just different types of stuff. But then I was like, when I got the text message and I looked into it, I'm like, whoa, okay, this got to be done. This got to be done this week. This is a good one. Researching Kym and just finding out, in that time period of how she makes a difference. What did Mr. say about Fever? Okay, he said the Fever played Minnesota 3 times in the final 9 games. The Fever have 8th or 9th hardest remaining schedule and artworks. Thank you, Mr. CM23.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Look, now it's what I'm saying. Thank you, Donna. It's any man's game when it comes to it now. Now that you know who's gonna be in there, well, who's gonna be a part of. They fight for those spots. It's getting ready to be real interesting now. So it goes to show, like, okay, were they holding out, or did they feel threatened that they playing better than they were before?
Ms. D, you get that?
Yeah, no, I don't think they was holding out. It's just that a lot of these teams had injuries. A lot of the star players back and forth. The Fever have injuries, a lot of injuries late. So that kind of affected them. But they still have enough talent to beat Minnesota. I would say 2 out of 3 times. They got enough talent, and it's gonna be interesting. But I still think they'd be either 7 or 8. They'd be one of the teams that make it. So
Well,
no, they
like you
wouldn't
guys
hold.
were saying, they missed they lost double. They've been losing double games back to back. Now
Right.
now this is a wake up call. Like, okay, what I'm saying, we know the links of where they are or whatever the case may be, but these other
Right.
teams, they watching. They want to eat. The ones they want to eat.
Right.
The Dream want to eat. The Suns want to eat.
Right.
Suns,
But they already they gonna make they already kind of not locked. They just oh wow. They just
Hello?
That's
oh
so pretty. That's so pretty, Tony.
oh huh. I wasn't doing the voices this time, but that wasn't me.
Miss
What I'm
D,
saying?
you don't do that to 2 hours over 2 hours. Then you start.
Oh,
It's
no,
too early. Look, it's too early for you to do it now.
no, it's not because it's 2 hours. I just I feel the spirit. I feel the spirit to do the voices. But no. I get the spirit, child. No, but what I'm saying, so those teams, they already only thing they playing for is just the seeding. I think they already in. I'm just talking about the bottom teams.
So
And,
so who you saying finally in? You saying that the links in
the
the
Dream, Liberty, Fever, Aces, they already they just vying for spots. I'm talking about like the Fever, the Mystic, the Sparks, and the Valks. Those teams are very interesting.
Okay, so how many games are we playing this year? Did it change when it comes to the playoffs? It's the best out of what?
Now it's 7. It used to be best
like
out of
the
5
WNBA?
in the first round.
Like
Yep,
the
NFL.
NBA?
Yep, the first
Shut
round.
the front door. Oh my gosh.
And the finals too. So all the it's more games. So yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be crazy this year. They could barely do the 5.
Right.
Woof. But I see the Lynx probably the Lynx will probably pull this one out this year. Sorry, Liberty. No, I like Liberty too.
We'll see, because the Ace is looking good. Man.
Yeah. The Aces could, Miss D, but
Sorry, ladies, I had to take that call because I'm on call, so I had to.
Oh,
so I'm back.
Oh, it's okay. So pretty, Tony.
Only thing about the Aces is they bench. Other than that, they could be dangerous. But I don't know. They didn't go after people I want them to go after because they have no money. They don't have any money to go after anybody. So.
Well, we're gonna see and I say that with the Aces because they just started being consistent, and it could change,
It was a bench. They was playing Asia like last year. I think one of the things that hurt them was the bench, and Asia ran out of gas because she really barely can get any rest.
Yeah, she was tired. She made that clear when somebody asked her when they put the microphone to her. She was like, "Look, these other people need to do what they're supposed to do." Like
exactly.
But we'll see because I mean, if it's the Lynx and the Aces, that would be quite interesting.
But a lot of these teams are, with the exception maybe, well, a lot of teams that's vying for playoff spots are having problems with health. So the Lynx look okay, but we'll see how Fee is going to feel, and then that's what's going on with them. So Aces is healthy; they just need a bench, unless they,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Well, I'm hoping if she coming back next week,
Right.
just bring her. I would really bring Fee in slowly,
Right.
until it's really time to play ball.
Right. Exactly.
And I hope Fee, because sometimes how Fee is her little quiet little dog over there, so she might want to come in there and show out, but she might need to wait for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She got time to be able to show out.
Right.
But it's hard to tell players that when they're on a mission.
Right. Because even though they kind of restricting Angel, she wanted to come back even though they're not making the playoffs. So yeah, players that really love basketball is gonna play regardless. So.
Oh well, yeah, like K-Sub said, that's another story about our Angel and the injury and all the good juicy stuff up in there.
Jewel is only one player off the bench. I mean, Dana is up and down. I trust Jewel. But they don't have a lot of bench players. I trust Jewel. She played good off the bench, but that's gonna be their downfall. Other than that, I like the Aces.
You think? What you said? Jewel Lloyd gonna be their downfall?
No. He said I don't trust Jewel. I trust Jewel Lloyd. It's just
okay.
Dana Evans up and down. Kirsten Bell, she's starting and she come on the bench. Kia Stokes, she gonna give you a good 0 every time. So
yeah.
So we gonna see how and then Meg is her injury. And then they gonna bring her back. Cheyenne Parker Tyus, she just had a baby.
Yeah, she did. So she's coming back.
Yeah. So we're gonna see if she could bring at least give them at least like 4 points. I'd be happy with that. But yeah.
So guys, I guess I better get my purple and gold and black for LSU.
Right.
No. But I love LSU, but I'm a Roll Tide. Okay, so
look, I told you what I was gonna like LSU when Simone Augustus become head coach. I would like them even better.
Look, Miss D, you don't have to like LSU. I'm 10 toes down with LSU.
I like the player, but
Alabama Roll Tide.
Guess what? Right, that's true. But they better see what's going on with MK because the young lady from Tennessee got caught with a DV case, and they suspended her. And Michaela out here wilding out. So we'll see.
Well, you always gotta see what happens and see what see what facts and stuff come out of that type of stuff. You just never know.
Well, I didn't know that happened until like I was on TikTok, and then there was a young lady. She was
the media
a sports. No, it was just a regular. It was just people have how people have spaces. And the young lady decided to come up because they was talking about LSU basketball. And then they happened to talk about Michaela Williams. And then the young lady that said that she dated Michaela Williams, they got into it, and Michaela, did what she did. And because the girl called her parents and told them that, Michaela.
I heard that story.
I'm like, why would she call the girl? I mean, come on. That was wrong with Michaela did, but that's wrong with the girl did. Yeah.
That's why I said I won't mess with all that stuff.
I know. But guess what? You the counselor. We need to have stories like that. Let's do a story about that.
What story?
Let's do a story about MK and Ruby Righthorn. Ruby got suspended from Tennessee.
Let's see what? Girl. You look.
Yeah, we doing all type of stories. Let's do stories. It's an epidemic. Remember, it started with what's her name, Prince.
When it comes to stuff like
Donna Prince, and then Ashley Watkins had something, and then of course MK and
Well, you know, when you find out
Oh,
stuff like that, you gotta take
is
it
it
to
an epidemic? Is this an epidemic in basketball and women's basketball?
I don't think. I think that type of subject is all across the world and different.
No, I'm talking about. Remember, we talk about basketball. We talk about sports. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
You talking
saying.
about inside of sports?
Yes, inside the women's sports is an epidemic.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't heard enough stories and stuff like that. But when it comes to stuff like that, that's some deep things. I think my fee is too much.
No, but remember we talking about subjects that's pertaining to sports, but outside of sports as well. It's all right.
But girl, I'm not. Look.
Oh, I try to.
I'm great at the heart, but I can't put all that. You know, when you.
Oh, counselor. Remember?
That's a lot.
Remember
that
counselor?
goes back, but that goes back to that's deeper. That's really deep where it probably could go back if it's true. Because some could be and some couldn't.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying it's true or not true. I'm just saying the young lady won the show and told her the story that she told.
Sometimes people got these.
But,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe having so many types of agendas and everything or whatever.
Right.
But we'll have to keep watching and see what happens because we got so much. We got the football. We got NFL.
Counselor. No,
we got football. I'm gonna be coaching, all right.
That's right.
What guys did y'all see? Okay, because I'm a JD5 because he's part of my Commanders. But my boy Russell Wilson, did you guys see that? Did you see that?
I like him too, but
did you see him preseason? Well, with Russ, I think
I'm all about my Lions. But go ahead.
He oh my gosh, I don't even have the clip, but he did his thing in tryouts. Of course, he's gonna be the starting quarterback or whatever, stuff like that.
They ain't got no choice. I mean, I like him as a quarterback. They ain't got no choice. That team is it's whack. It ain't going nowhere.
They is going somewhere now, Miss D. Now these teams gonna surprise you. They are gonna surprise you. That's right, Donna. She sure do. She trying to get me in the trick bag and stuff, and had them girls coming after me talking about ADP. I heard you say you gonna be counseling us. You really want to do this? Do you really know the scoop? I don't really. Sometimes you don't want to know. It'd be deep. Sometimes you don't be ready when people can say they got to tell you something. You be like, oh, you think it's something little, and then they go deep on you. Like, whoa. I didn't expect that today, but yeah, we gonna see. We'll see about that. Counselor, here she goes.
Come on.
What he
Right,
said?
counselor?
Garment in black color.
That's right, Mr. C. I'm 23. It's all about the Gamecocks.
It is not about no Gamecocks. We going for LSU, so Pretty Tony need to get ready. Because I see her probably being with Keisha sometime, her and probably Big Girl. You won't have Miss D up there because Miss D is straight up South Carolina, so Pretty Tony. So y'all got to watch out for Miss D.
What are we talking about? It's about
I know, Donna, you heard me. It's past 2. And so Pretty Tony, she running from this group. But oh Lord. Anyways, so Pretty Tony, when are you gonna go? Have you decided when you're going live? I think she sleep.
You sleep, Tony?
Tony the witness sleep. She might be answering the call. Either she sleep or she answering the call. Because Tony don't really be going to sleep.
She's on call.
Oh, she might be on a call then. But when the next time you going live with me?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I know. Okay. Well, you have to let your audience. You gotta let the audience know, like some kind of idea.
Subscribe to ABP Art Creations. Subscribe to Court Vision with So Pretty Tony, baby. And subscribe to Miss D, 6 Women Sports. What you think
That's
about
right.
that? The Prince come out at night. The Prince come
Yeah,
out at
guys, make sure
come
you
out.
subscribe to all of our channels. This was a great show. This was a great take on all of us coming up here together. Thank you, chat, for
Yes, I think they're gonna make a
sharing
pair.
your experience and stuff like that. And thank you, Miss D, and thank you, So Pretty Tony.
Thank you for having me.
For coming on the live tonight and just
Thank you, Counselor.
you're welcome for sharing your experiences and stuff. Okay, so the next one was gonna be BG. It could change, guys, but we're looking at talking about BG and her journey. But I want to do.
I could be your hero, your strength, everything we need.
Oh,
I could be the
Well, you better wake So Pretty Tony up, guys. Okay. So when the next time Scott plays? Oh, she up. So pretty.
You don't have to wake me up. I'm right here. I told you I'm on call. I'm up.
We was like So Pretty Tony, So Pretty Tony, So Pretty Tony. No, win it.
Who sing that song?
So Pretty Tony.
It's a basketball song. Who sing that song?
I don't even know what you're singing, Miss D.
No, who sang that song?
As Miss D, as So Pretty Tony, what you said, she been MIA for the last moment. As So Pretty Tony.
Yeah, what happened? I have to go run and take care of my back.
What happened? What you talking about?
What she said? What? Oh, she had to go again.
Who sang that song though? That's a basketball song.
I don't understand with the Mickey Mouse tune.
Oh, remember that song by Monica? The first Space Jam, her song.
Well, I don't remember that, Miss D. You had to do. You
look it up for you. I will. Look it up for you. I will. I can't do it because of copyright, but look it up. Be like, oh, that's a cute song. It's a basketball song.
So Pretty Tony. So I was asking, when are you gonna go live?
I will be going live I will be going. Well, I'm gonna do a segment tomorrow. It may be pre-recorded, but my stuff is ready to go.
Okay, so you got so you showed up for class. You didn't miss class because I know.
No, I didn't miss class tonight. I didn't miss class, but I did not.
See, it was a great class.
I would have missed class. He would have been all over me.
Yeah, because you about to get hit detention. He called you out.
Yeah, girl, you know I'll be paying him no mind. He wants to call me out. He mad because I can't help because the dang on my fingers was typing faster than I can pay attention.
Okay, so that's good. So you got everything you wanted and everything.
Yes, it's gonna look nice.
Oh snap, man! Y'all gonna have me up in there upgraded. Y'all keep on.
Yes, it's gonna look nice, and yeah, I'm probably gonna get some stuff that I don't want in my inbox tomorrow because of the topic I'm gonna do tomorrow. But guess what? I like to live on the edge.
I'm trying to get the counselor controversial stuff.
You and look.
I'll try to go to the
counselor. Like it or they don't. You hear me?
Huh?
I'm trying to get the counselor.
I said, look, you do what you do. They either gonna like it or they don't.
That's right. That's right.
That's what makes us a team.
I'm trying to get you to do controversial stuff.
I know T. Carmela. She get hot around this time.
Right?
Skynet's game is 3 p.m. on Saturday.
Yes, and well, I'm gonna do I may do like a something before our team, before Players Club, before they get up there, and they do something. So I might do something real quick right before them, just like a pregame. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready.
So you may do that Saturday. Are you saying you gonna go live, or you gonna set up your you're gonna do a video?
I'll probably go live. I'm gonna do live.
Shut the front door, guys.
Tony, it's your birthday.
No way, so pretty.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
We ready?
Heck yeah! I remember I was like, when So Pretty gonna get up there and do her show? Because you see, like when it's a blessing how we come on each other's panels. So for me, it's a blessing y'all come on my panel. It's a blessing that I see you guys on everybody else's panel because you guys are also difference makers. Like
Yeah.
you guys are on you're on a different road. Y'all be hitting them stats and everything. But case that never, they'll tell you ADP always been in her little nurturing corner. Look, I'm always learning. So when you guys drop a title, I'm gonna have to go research and get my notes together because
yes,
sometimes I be in the corner acting up like what in the world did ADP just say? And I get off the live and I be thinking to myself like, girl, what the heck did you say? Who was that, man?
I know, right? Y'all like my sessions with Bro Claude?
Yeah.
Yes, we love it, and I already heard some chat feedback. So that's when I told you, you did a good job. I heard
y'all so awesome.
the same day saying that they love that you and Brooklyn and So Pretty Tony up there together too. It's just like a connection thing. Everybody got a connection to each other, and sometimes the connections are different types of connections.
Right.
That you know like you can bring out. People are on people panels for a certain reason because you can bring out different characters in that about that person. Yeah, see, see, look at the support. Look.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
I love you at Bro Claude Sessions, Tony.
Miss D, whatever, girl.
Thank you, Camilla.
He used to be up there with Bro Claude on the So Pretty Tony when Bro Claude was on D Block 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning. Miss D right over there with him. Rolling with him.
Boy, y'all be rolling these wee hours.
Well, you know what I'm saying? For me, it'd be so busy for my day that I have to do for now, because the earlier you go, the better it is. So Pretty Tony, for everybody getting more people in the chat or whatever. But I have to do D Block because I got a busy schedule. The ADP be lifing out here in these streets with it.
Hey, I like it too. I mean, sometimes they're looking at me crazy in the mornings when I walk in, but hey, it's all right. Like, you awake? I'm awake.
So Pretty. It's not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard work, and once you get started and find your way and find what you like to do. As your podcast.
Thank you, T. Camilla.
Yeah, you don't have Bro Claude. But look, ADP.
Yeah, she is. She do that up here too, T. Carmella.
ADP.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss T.
Okay, so sometimes if you're not busy, we should film or pre-record a D Block.
Oh.
You do it like that.
Yeah, because look, when you go live, it's so important to do those 10-minute videos and stuff like that and stuff too. Oh, I see you watching. See you learning from the community. I see you watching Bro Claude Keisha now. I see what you're doing.
I guess that's what you call it. You just call it happy hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
happy hour.
Yeah.
Hey, don't nobody steal that. You hear me? Yeah, okay.
This says already so. This says already stolen.
So you want me?
Hell no.
So you want me to do the graphics on it?
Yeah.
Do the graphics on it?
You see how I did it? You do better than me. You see the graphics I did for the D-Ball when we did it. You see
I'm gonna talk to HRL and Keisha. HR. I'm gonna check. Cause L be coming up with some stuff too, so she work behind the scenes. So I'm and
she do. She be moving, boy.
Stuff ain't no joke. He be cutting bricks with these guys. You guys don't know. I'm telling you, when he be helping us set our stuff up, man, you be like, he make it seem so easy and boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, tonight he was like, yeah, go here, go there. I was like, got you. He's like, you sure? I was like, I got you. I'm following.
Yeah, he's very like gentle.
I'm following.
Yeah, he's very gentle, like with teaching you and stuff like that. You got it. You need me to go over again. Just stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been ready to go, but I didn't want to go until I had my stuff looking right.
That's why,
Oh yeah,
But
happy
y'all
hour.
gonna like it. Y'all are gonna like it. You're gonna like it.
Yeah, and that's right. So, Pretty Tony, you want to be comfortable with whatever you bring forth. You know what I'm saying? And what you like and stuff. I know it's gonna be tight because that's why they call you So Pretty Tony. Because you got some stuff. I don't know what it was, but So Pretty Tony was in K-Tap's chat. I don't know if it was the T-shirt on winning day. She just up and came in the chat. And she started coming in the chat. I don't know if it was when K-Tap was spinning
Tony in the chat.
It was spinning the wheel. Yeah,
it was
spinning the wheel.
And that's when So Pretty Tony started coming in the chat and stuff like that. Next thing you know, So Pretty Tony that got her YouTube going on. She went to K-Tap University.
Yep.
Like she owned it and stuff. But this ain't for everybody, and everybody don't have that talent. But So Pretty Tony, you got the talent. That's why it works so well with you. You can go to anybody's panel and be So Pretty Tony. Like she don't have to switch up. Miss D is Miss D. Miss D comes to everybody's panel and she gonna be Miss D. And if she got something she want to say, she gonna stand 10 toes down. You're not gonna change it. That she don't like our Kim Mulkey, but I'm gonna put that out there. You're not gonna change it. But Keith,
I told you I'm gonna like it.
Hear that.
When Simone Augustus become the coach, I like him even better.
The shade.
That's a shame because I found that little chipmunk sound on my box. I said, "Oh no, that belongs to Miss D and Miss D only."
I like that.
It don't belong to me.
Carmela put up. T. Carmela, I like that. T. Carmela, you got skills too. Let me find out. Y'all see what they too busy. They didn't even notice T. Carmela.
What happened?
You see what she put?
You miss it's go look in the chat.
Look at the chat.
Thank you. I think it was.
I'm excited because I've been asking So Pretty Tony about her.
I know. I said 80P can't wait. I said, I'm ready. He goes, you ready? He goes, so when you gonna do your first one? I said, tomorrow. He said, tomorrow? I said, yeah. I said, actually, I'm gonna do it today.
That's right.
I said, but then I thought about it. I said, so when he logged on and he saw it, he was like, oh, that's you gonna see. Yeah. He's like, all right, let's get you set up. I was like, all right, let's get me set up.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. I'm just the love. I appreciate you guys for all the love. I'm glad you let me come up on your panel, and it's just been nice. Like I love to talk, and I love to, spit out what I know, my knowledge a little bit.
Yeah, because that could help somebody. I was telling Big Girl, I was like, dang, I said, So Pretty Tony was hitting dark. She got all these ideas, party planner, event planner, all this stuff. I said, let me get that together so I can do some good things on this podcast.
Yeah, we'll have us a party one day on these YouTube streets.
Yeah, and that would be so awesome. Cause they do it all the time on the TikTok and stuff like that. They be having.
That's why I say get on the TikTok. My son said, "Mom, if you don't stop calling TikTok, I said that's what it is. I call it like that because y'all think y'all crazy. Y'all think y'all something, but that's okay.
I ain't standing in front of my phone yet.
I'm still trying to learn how to dance.
Miss D, you didn't come on TikTok today. I was running TikTok today.
I'm sorry.
You go live on TikTok too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So pretty.
Yeah. Miss D came in there on Sunday.
Tony hasn't connected to me on TikTok.
I had to tease Tony about her ain'ts. They did tie the game though. They did tie the game.
Yeah, it was good. My sister came on. I called my sister, but my sister had everybody cracking up.
Yup, it is from Space Jam. I love that song. Yup, it is.
I know you ain't talking about nobody with them wild lions. The winding lions.
The wild lions. No, the brave lions. Yeah.
The what lions?
The brave.
The who?
The brave lions.
The brave lions.
Huh?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the Saints.
Miss D.
I'm not marching in. I said the Ain't marching in.
Keisha would you out.
I don't want to be in that number.
We always in that number. Don't you see us marching down the street?
Nope.
See us? We be
One
buck
thing about
jumping.
these YouTube streets, you cannot talk about LSU. You cannot.
Talk about no LSU or no Saints. We buck jump all the way through this. We buck jump from New Orleans to Baton Rouge.
You know what?
Yeah.
If y'all would
Y'all
have
don't
got
play about
Shadura,
LSU, and y'all don't play about them
listen,
Saints.
listen. If y'all would have got Shadura Sanders, I would have said the Saints, but y'all the Aints. Sorry about that.
Baby, look here. Don't get that Nola popping. Don't get that Nola. Don't get that Nola.
I like Nola. Don't get me wrong.
That Nola, get that Nola popping.
But poor Aints.
You sure doing a lot of talking about them Saints and stuff. Okay, we gonna
watch them crackback lines. Them lines back.
I was teasing her Sunday. That's all.
Hey, them lions back is broke. They got broke backs.
No, you're wrong.
Look, she can
broke
always
back Lions. Broke back Lions. They gonna beat Jaden. Look.
Hold on now. What?
They gonna beat Jaden. And guess who gonna comfort?
Jaden who?
Guess who gonna Jalen Daniels? Guess who gonna comfort him? That Juju Watkins. That's gonna comfort him after they lose.
You better leave JD alone. Might not even be her. So
that Juju Watkins is gonna comfort.
Don't be all in his business like that. Look, we supposed to be focused on football. Why you all in his coaching?
It's gonna comfort that little Jaden, baby Daniels.
You know, baby.
Our recovery looks like it's going well.
He's a mama boy.
What you say, so pretty?
I said Juju's recovery seemed like it's going well.
I'm glad.
She got some of that Jaden Daniels love. That's what it was.
I'm glad. Donna, she a Saints fan too. I told
That's right. Tell Donna. Tell Donna. Tell her get off of me.
You got too many Louisiana people in
That's okay. I don't care. I'll be in the Lions fan by myself. What you think about that? What you think about that?
Look.
Dynasty, and ADP around it, and Clooney. What you think about it? The Lions gonna kill all y'all. Kill all y'all.
We don't want to. We don't. Okay, so we're not gonna hear no saga stories when you're lying.
You know, boy, look at that.
That's what Jay Daniels got. No, that's what Juju got. She got that.
And the Saints might surprise you anyway, Miss D.
Yeah, they gonna surprise him.
They gonna surprise me with
They sure gonna surprise Brookline Gummy Bears Caleb.
Right, I do gotta go solo.
Miss D, you go solo. Yeah, she
solo. Oh no, I know. Jokes.
her Brookline can make a song together.
They sure can.
But yeah, ladies, I appreciate it.
He made me a little bone crusher.
Tomorrow, Friday. So pretty Tony, you said tomorrow? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I gotta hopefully I'm logged to you, so you're
I'm gonna set it off tomorrow.
That's it. Yeah, I can say you ready. And that's the energy you got to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it off. K-Sap said, man, I'm excited.
I think one of so pretty Tony clips, guys. She didn't cut bricks, but she was smooth with it. So you gonna get the cut bricks over there with so pretty Tony down. That's why she's so surprised. She got one.
Yep, Brookline was like, yeah, come on, catch me on all my panels. Come on.
Yeah.
Like Players Club though, that's for those guys, so we let them do their thing on Players Club.
So you can keep your I know it. So you can keep your what is it? Your watch hours and stuff up.
Yeah.
Are you getting your subs in? How your subs going so pretty?
So right now, so far, they're not too bad. I got 65 when I
So
look.
they going up? How they
Yeah,
been
they go.
going up?
They go. Yeah, they're going up. I wish they'd go up a little faster, but hey, I know it's time. I know it takes time.
Once you do, because you're gonna be doing your pre-recorded videos and posting. So, yeah, and
It
then
said bring out the the booster seat.
I don't know that one. I know this one with the hook.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
bringing
need
I'm
the
bring
hook
out I'm gonna bring out that boosie.
what the hook gonna be.
They said boosie.
What
They
the
said
hook gonna
boosie badass.
what the hook gonna be. I know what's that song?
it's gonna be tight. It's
Might
gonna
be
be tight.
down.
Shoot, I might have to try to find out. I might have to reach out to Boosie Camp. Say, hey, I know you don't know me personally. I know you know my family, but you don't know me personally. I need you to make me a song.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what? I can't put Boosie on my thing. Boosie be cussing.
So pretty, you can put him on D Block. You have to put
Yeah, I can put him on D Block. I can switch him on D Block. Boosie, what you got?
Ask Broclaw to make you a song. He makes a good song.
Oh, I already did. You know I'm up. You know I'm up on that already.
ADP, I got a question. You know how they when Keisha and Brocraw come in, they had somebody. Oh no, K-Sap come in. They said K-Sap. What they say? They introduced us a lady. That introduces his live. How you do that? We need a intro for somebody introducing us. Welcome to the D Block. Blah 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 blah. You know.
I have to meet with K-Sap and ask him.
And we do need a song for us. Everybody need a song. We need a song.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what's going into the weekend. So I'll text him and see if we can set up.
Yeah, sure. I told him I said I ain't care. Just tell me what it costs. I got you, man. Make me a song.
But you know what? What the hook gonna be?
You hear that?
I don't need a hook on this beat.
You hear that song?
What the hook gonna be?
I need a snippet too.
What
I
the
need a
hook
little
gonna be?
snippet.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be. Remember that song?
Unless I can, because it makes a difference. Like
what you said, Tika Miller said. I told my mom I'm thugging outside.
What?
We don't need cable. I know that's real. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's too funny.
T. Carmella is a mess.
Okay, y'all, let's go around. Sing your favorite song. Come on, y'all.
I wish I would.
To me too. I wish I would.
Favorite song.
Miss D, nobody got time to play. We were trying to represent.
You say, see my favorite song, you know, and here you go. Don't you know no good?
There you go.
Don't you know no good? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I be playing Broclaw intro and stuff in the car when I'm driving, listening to y'all.
Remember this?
And that thing be booming.
Oh yeah, he is, man. His gift is just oh man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
T. Carmella, because I know I can't sing like that. I'm not finna do that for you. I'm not. Miss D got it. See, Miss D can do that, and then she can have a little voice after it. But
right.
That's why. Miss D, you need to let them know. Miss D got a music channel too. Are you not trying to promote your music channel?
I need to put some more in there. I need to do some. I got some. Yeah, you can watch my old.
Because you over there got those 200 subs over there.
I know. That's from my old videos, but go back and watch it. It's Miss D Sweet 201. Miss D Sweet.
Well, you have to let when you are posting your link in the chats, post your music channel too.
Okay. You're right.
Everybody love that old. You can never not like. You be having the old school music, whatever the case may be.
I can't sing, T. Carmella. Some people say I'm nice. Some people say I'm nice, T. If you really want to know
tell me something without that auto-tune. Let me hear it.
And they say I'm nice, T.
Miss D. Miss D. Miss D, sing without the auto-tune. Sing without.
I can't sing.
See?
You remember that song? Dynasty? Oh, what was that song? What's that song?
Sing Hidden Talent.
You say that you're crazy.
What the?
You
like the kids, like what the?
It's She knows Tony knows about Tony. You know that song.
Don't be telling. Why you gotta throw so pretty Tony in your stuff? You always try to throw somebody in your.
You said
Girl.
pop it. I don't know what you're saying. You say pop it.
I don't know what they were saying. I'm just making up songs. Remember that song? It was MC Hammer.
I know that one can't touch this.
No, that was BNGB. You say that I'm crazy.
That was MC Hammer.
Yes.
Miss D, that wasn't no MC Hammer.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was his one as artist. Well, okay, I'm gonna sing this. Are you going up? Are you going down?
Oh, girl.
Are you going up?
Girl, I'm clueless on that one.
Oh, you know what?
But you know what? I gotta get this video. Jewel Lloyd's mama was singing "Private Dancer." I kept telling Keisha, I gotta. She do karaoke.
Yeah.
You see that?
No, I did not.
Okay, last year when Jewel Lloyd was with the storm, and sometimes they have Jewel Lloyd mama at halftimes of entertainment, and she like to sing. Her voice okay. So she was singing. I don't know why they erased it. I swear she was singing "Private Dancer." She was doing Tina Turner songs. And why did she sing "Private Dancer" at the dang on game? I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh,
check her out. Gwendolyn Lloyd. Gwen Lloyd, whatever her name is. Yeah.
Need to win.
Oh.
Oh
no,
my
you mean
gosh.
Look. You mean Tito? Hand me some tissue. That was Tito. That wasn't Marlon. That was Tito. They got beat up by Joe Jackson.
Oh, whatever, Miss D. That's not even Mike Jackson, is it?
That love is my possession. Well,
Okay, what song you gonna end it on?
love don't wait.
I don't think she know.
What's your end song, Miss D? What's your end song, girl? Y'all know how y'all be encouraging people.
Go y'all.
No, what's your ending song?
What ending song? Huh?
Oh.
What ending song? I ain't got no ending song.
What Cardi B songs you know, Miss D?
I know no Cardi B songs. I'm old school. Look,
Well, she just did Imaginary Player.
She's out of my life. I've changed around. Damn, is this season?
No, it was Marlon. The movie is my favorite movie. Marlon started crying and jumped. Well, I know so pretty Tony. She got to get ready for her day.
Yes.
And Miss D got to get ready for her debut. Miss D, you got to get ready for your day, right?
Right, a hero. Look, tell her, why? Tell her that is human nature, why?
Girl, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gonna break out the whole cabbage patch.
Hey, so pretty Tony, I'm surprised they bring that back.
I know.
They're bringing everything else back.
It's
All
gonna
right,
come
guys.
back.
Thank you, ladies, for coming on the panel.
Don't leave yet. All right. Thank you, ADP. Thank you, Tony and Chad. And welcome to the D Block. Go ahead.
Oh, that was so beautiful, Miss D.
Thank you.
That was really beautiful, girl. You did that. You added some flavor to it and everything towards me. I don't think me and Tony could have did that no better.
Well, there was Marlon and Tito that got smacked up.
Oh, you did the little remix. Okay, girl, I see you.
Girl.
You just made me head over so pretty Tony tomorrow.
And you should know
Oh, what?
And
Tell out T. Carmella know the song.
okay, how do you S?
94.
How to do the SWV, human nature.
SWV.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go.
That's what you leaving us out with.
Here we go. I forgot how I go.
Oh.
Boy, that you know, that's the song.
Well, until next time, guys. have a great night. We thank you so much.
All right, y'all.
I appreciate
All right.
it. Oh yeah, Juvenile. I like Mr. Juvenile. You know, Broclaw, he loves him Juvenile.
Oh, hold on, ADP. Where is your R&B?
Juvenile's the man.
Where is your
100
R&B
degrees.
flavor at? Where's your what R&B you like?
Oh man.
Huh?
Well,
no Jodeci, no SWV, no Escape, Rain Down.
I like my old school, like Stacey.
No, I'm talking about a little bit more 90s. What about 90s?
Graham. I like the 90s and stuff too, but that is something about that old school that never mind.
Cat.
That's for another
I need you to rap. Cat. I need you to rap. New Power Soul.
No, I'm with
you
my,
got to.
Patty.
Oh, what's that song everybody sing? I must have rehearsed my lines 1,000 times. Come on, y'all. Until I had them.
If only you knew about Patti LaBelle.
That's my song. Only you knew. I can't sing, y'all. But how much?
On that note, have a great day, everybody.
Good
Peace. So
night.
pretty. Thank you, Miss D.
All right. Good night, y'all. Thank you.